Hey, this is Alex, and I want to talk to you about the trend that I think would be really, really good for the future, including with commercial gyms, and that is adding powerlifting commercially. Largest reason behind this, because I know it seems kind of ridiculous or redundant, since we already have powerlifting meets, we have powerlifting groups, um, but I think it'd be more beneficial if we brought it to the commercial sphere. And the only reason behind this, when you look at a lot of the opportunities powerlifters present, you don't see that happening in commercial gyms. Like when it comes to like bodybuilding and IFB pros, you'll see them go to crunches, they'll go to LA Fitnesses, they'll tag them. They even certain crunches that I work at, they have sponsored people. So I feel like we're missing a lot of opportunities by not including this, and I think it can help broaden um, our new member retention. So the reason behind this is because one of the largest things that stop people from coming to the gym and continue going to the gym is fear. So behavior-wise, as all of us trainers know, is a huge key factor when it comes to developing kind of the fitness and health journey. And a lot of times, first when people come in, and I get this a lot from my ladies and my guys, when they first come in, they think there's gonna be a bunch of giant men and tossing weights, throwing shit, just and it's terrifying, and that's understandable because you have people coming in with like spinal fusions and they can't even sit down and come back up, and then there's these mass monsters that they think are going to throw shit around and scream at them and bully them. So there's a huge fear factor, and when you're going into an environment where you have to do a new change, that fear, all it's going to take is one small excuse for them not to be there. So someone being rude, a machine not being available, them getting a headache, anything. So this is an easy way to eliminate that and also destigmatize it. And the reason why I tie this in with powerlifting versus any other group, because powerlifters, in my opinion, are most stereotyped and most incorrect. I don't powerlift. I really find powerlifting boring. But after talking to a bunch of people and a bunch of statistics that came out recently on NCBI, um, find a lot of people's first impressions of powerlifters would be scary, thinking they're like crazy, insane, listening to death metal music, muscles upon muscles, obnoxious, just throwing things, like no courtesy. Like they see it as a horror movie. And why would you want to come into a place and enter yourself into a horror movie? But everyone that knows powerlifters in reality know that they're nice. They're usually strong dudes, but they don't. A lot of them don't look giant, unless they're on steroids or Jews or they've been lifting for 20 years. All of them are very helpful. I'm very few people I know that are true powerlifters have not come up and offered members like chalk or showing them form. I've even seen some of our veteran powerlifters go and help an old lady actually get onto a bike to do cardio. And they're giant nerds. And this is the complete opposite of a horror show that a lot of people are expecting. So if we can bring this stereotype kind of out in public and kind of show how it really is, I feel like one, it'll destigmatize that fear in general. But these people, these powerlifting in general, I feel is one of the best basic ways to get people interested into working out and to stay working out. The reason behind this, if we diversify the community of our powerlifting groups and we add a sub area into the gym, and what I mean by this is making it to where instead of powerlifters coming there just to work out, or powerlifters going to different places to do power meets, or just having a power meet at a certain place, instead we incorporate a certain time or a certain area just for powerlifters. Which powerlifters love in general because they're always trying to like set up equipment, they always have something going on, and they're there, they're camping. So if we had an area, take a lot of stress off the gym in general. But two, the more it's seen, more people will feel comfortable around it. And you see this a lot. There, you see older people. I mean, I have a lady with that had spinal fusions and herniated discs, and she wanted to powerlift, and we got her to that. And it still blows people's mind that she can, deadlift 135 pounds. And I feel like if more people saw that, which they don't get to, out in public, it would bring more interest, pique more people. We'd be getting all different lives to walk to come in. That would also create more events. So you see all these bodybuilding events that they have. We could be doing that in our own gym. We could be selling our own tickets at our own gym and using those events to sell training, help with memberships, get more people in the gym. But instead, we push them out to high schools, other like exclusive gyms, places where like Jim and Joe own it, which isn't true. So it'd be better, I feel, if we actually brought it in as like a core value in a commercial gym, such as like Crunch where I work. Now, one of the four biggest key points of this as well, other than just destigmatizing fitness in general and powerlifting in general, when it comes to a basis of people coming in, it'd be a huge educational spot because all true serious powerlifters, including ones that have coaches, they are very particular in form. They take videos of everything. They're all about safety, looking for like that maximal performance. If someone just even talked or had a conversation with a powerlifter, they would kind of see how much kinesiology kind of aspects they have and um, how much thought is actually in this. And it's not just barbaric weightlifting like they think. And that's where perspective change comes in. If we had more people doing compound lifts, it'd be a lot easier for people to get to their goals because everyone knows that these compound lifts is what leads them to, get stronger, have less joint pain, just overall for health and fitness. That's one of the biggest goals that I know a lot of people do, including when they have people that have stabilization issues. You get stabilization down to the point where they can do a normal squat. So this would just solidify it. Now, opportunities like we talked before. If we already had a powerlifting area, one, this would make it a lot easier for trainers to talk about powerlifting and talk to powerlifters because most powerlifters want coaches. Most powerlifters don't just do it on their own. As well as it brings in another opportunity too to set up more workshops. I've always said, and my own personal trainers will say the same. People do not do enough events when it comes to trying to educate people. We do it now, or we'll do it like in the Zumba room or classroom. We'll just get people together, just show events, and talk about like basic things like diet or hit workouts or lists, just to kind of pique people's interest. So powerlifting can be a giant thing. You know how many people want to do that? They just don't know how. This is an easy way to start bringing people in, and that's where it comes in is new people. We're missing a huge amount of population because of all the stereotypes about lifting and people in the gym and how unsafe it can be. We should get rid of that. We need to eliminate that. We need to make it more of an open discussion. I feel like we're too late in like 2019 to where people still think bench press is bad for you. I shouldn't have to explain Mr. John, who's like 90 years old, why him doing 20 reps of a bicep curl is not going to make him bulky. Like there should be some sort of common knowledge basic that's brought to the gym community, which isn't brought because of this. Um, but that's my biggest pitch for all of this. I know this was a little bit long, but thank you for your time. And I really feel like it would be beneficial if we could incorporate more powerlifting communities and that kind of like a sporting event with powerlifting inside our gyms.